This is Joe Malone at the scene of the great bat caper earlier this week. Earlier this week, I walked in and saw right up there, right outside the studio door, a bat. And, well, let me introduce my guest, Kara Morel,
Hi.
and you are an environmental
Health specialist.
health specialist with the
Yes.
Cerro Gordo County Department of Public Health.
Yep.
And how did I do in my bat rescue and removal? Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Because I was improvising
Yeah.
so hard.
Your instincts were spot on because you safely contained the bat without hurting it, which is key, especially if there's been an exposure. If there's been an exposure, so like if somebody had been sleeping in this room and they woke up and they saw the bat and they didn't know, has it landed on me, has it not, then we want to collect that bat so that we're not damaging its brain tissue. So when we send it in to be tested for rabies, they test the brain tissue. So if we go after the bat with a tennis racket or a bat or a whatever and whack it in the head, that usually doesn't go well for the lab people that try to test
And
the
then
brain.
you got to go get tested because if you're sleeping in the same room as a bat, you don't know if you got bit because you don't feel it.
No.
It's not like a dog bite or anything like
Bats'
that.
little mouths are very teeny tiny, so you can be bit and not know it. If we can't test that bat, you just have to start your post-exposure shot series.
Nobody likes shots.
Nobody likes shots, and it's expensive, and it's a hassle. But it's very important because rabies is 100% fatal once you start showing symptoms.
But 100% curable if you get the vaccine, right?
Absolutely. If you get treatment before your symptoms show up, then it is 100% curable. And so, yeah, what we want you to do is exactly what you did.
And let's give a demonstration. This will be an official reenactment with the participant of the bat rescue from earlier this week. What we have is we have these box tops from reams of paper. And if you don't have one of these at home, you could probably use like a Tupperware container,
Tupperware,
right?
a Dixie Solo cup. You could use any box really that you can slide something underneath.
Because what I did is I grabbed this, and the bat was up here, kind of hanging from the popcorn ceiling, and I just put the box up to grab the bat, and then grab the other. Thank you. I'm holding the camera too, and then you just kind of slide that piece
You did it so much better than this.
right underneath it, and boom, just like that, you've got your bat. And
So-
then if you were sleeping in the same room, you'll tape this up.
Tape it up.
So that way the bat, is contained.
It's contained. You want to tape it up, bring it to us at the health department, and we send it into the lab to be tested for rabies. And as long as the brain tissue's intact, because you haven't smacked it with anything, then usually they can complete that test, and we find out within a day or two. And as long as the test comes back negative, you don't have to get any shots.
Now, if you were to walk into your home, you weren't sleeping there, you just find a bat, kind of like the situation I had. Can we just go and release it outside?
Yeah, you can. You might just want to call us just to make sure.
Okay.
Just to say, I found a bat in my house, but I know that it wasn't there before, and then when I walked in, it was there. We'll tell you, you're fine. But yeah, you can release it. The weather right now is not great for bats, but
Hence why they're in the radio
that's
station.
why they're trying to get in.
Or
But
really big fans of Rihanna, I'm not sure.
maybe.
So,
Yeah, maybe. They're like, oh, I like that beat. I gotta
Yeah.
get in there. So yeah, you can release it outside. There's really not much else you can do at this point. They're kind of on their own then, and maybe they make it, maybe they don't, but at least they're not exposing you and your family to rabies. So
yeah, and that's the important thing is keeping you healthy, your pets, if you
Yes.
got pets in the house too.
Yep, absolutely. So
Thank you so much for coming by and
Yeah.
helping us out with this demonstration. Remember, if you find a bat, contain it safely, and then call the Cerro Gordo County Department of Public Health.
yeah, good job, Joe. Did it all right.